Well, the solar debate is now in front of Nevada's top court. Justices heard arguments today on whether or not to put a measure on the November ballot that would reverse a recent rate hike. So joining us to talk about what's on the line, 13 Action News political analyst Jon Ralston. This is one of those things where we've got a grassroots effort, we've got the courts involved, and we have petitions flying around and the Public Utilities Commission. So
right, and you know, maybe one of the biggest political power players in the state, NV Which is the utility, which
and
is
the monopoly.
And a monopoly. It must be nice, right? So it's a regulated monopoly. The solar folks are essentially saying that the Public Utilities Commission, acting at the NV behest, is trying to squelch the solar industry in Nevada. They have filed this petition to reverse a regulatory decision, essentially set rooftop solar rates, about 30,000 or so folks involved in this, back to 2015 levels. NV has a PAC. They're fighting this, and they won in a lower court. It's now before the Supreme Court.
So this is really complicated, and caught in the middle are a lot of people who really felt for whether or not to save money or because of environmental reasons. Good-hearted people said, I want to go solar. You know, it's a big push, so now all of a sudden they get the rug yanked out from under their feet.
Well, one thing that you said that is so true, Steve, is this is so complicated. Most people don't understand all the economics of solar. There's arguments by NV that essentially 98% of us are subsidizing 2% of the people who have rooftop solar. The rooftop solar folks say there's no real subsidy. There's also arguments that the solar companies sold some of these folks a bill of goods. Your rates will never go up. Don't worry. And then it's got into the legislature. The legislature didn't want anything to do with it, right? Politically charged. They threw it back to the regulators, who then decided that they were going to set the rates a little bit higher. And
there's a special comfortable padded room for a lot of people who truly understand this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go in that room. I have to tell you, I really do not.
Thanks, Jon.